Welcome back, friends. Welcome back to the Banter Show. And with a great meeting. This is my first time back in a good while, to be honest with you. So, apologies to the people of Newry and surrounding areas who want to know more of what's going on in the SOS Daisy Hill group. Well, I'm just going to do that right now. So, I'm going to invite my main man, Eddie Curtis, in to tell you all, friends. And as you can see, the committee in the background. There's a bit of noise, but go ahead, Eddie.
Good evening, everyone. We just finished a meeting of SOS where we brought information to the attention of the committee. As you know, we went to the Northern Ireland Assembly Health Committee on the 8th of January to put forward a number of ideas for Daisy Hill. We're pleased to inform you that the Minister, Mr Nesbitt, sent us a letter back in the past fortnight, and we issued the press statement on it. However, we want to inform you all that in that letter it did state that the review of stroke services has not been completed. We were shocked to hear that because we thought it had been fully finished. So what we're going to do is we're going to write back to the Minister and we're going to ask him to take another look at stroke services up at Daisy Hill, and also to take in emergency surgery, because that has also gone. So this gives us an opportunity to go to the Department of Health and to reinforce the ideas that we have, that Daisy Hill is seen as an area hospital for the people who live in Newry and Mourne and Down, etc. So that meeting hopefully will take place within the next month or so, and we'll be able to come back to report back all of the findings as well. The other item that I want to raise with you as well, I'm sure you've read it, is that the keys went into administration about a month ago. People have come to us to ask us for our ideas. We had already met with the Chief Executive of the Trust, Steve Sporey, and we had put a proposal to him that the proposed new health hub that was to be located in the Abbey football fields, that we should stop looking at that scheme and we should look at the possibility of the new health hub being put into the Keys. Now, we supplied some information to Steve where we informed him that similar scenarios had happened in England, and we gave him the example in Gateshead, where Fraser's moved out of the shopping centre. The Department of Health had the sense to go in and look at that building, realised it was in the city centre, realised it had got all of the infrastructure that they needed, but more importantly, realised that it would cost an awful lot less to put it into a building that was already there. So we have put the proposal, and we issued a press statement inside of the past week where we're calling for cross-party thinking and cross-departmental thinking as well, where you could look at the possibility of both the health hub and the Newry Civic Centre being put into the Keys. It's right in the centre of the city. The parking is there already, the infrastructure is there. The Department of Health own other land in and around that site. So in our view, it would be the perfect location to put both the health hub and the civic centre. Now, what would we think about that? That is called significant regeneration. It would also fit into the People's Park that is going to start this year. So we could have major regeneration, save the shopping centre, and bring quality facilities to the people of the city. So they can come there, they can shop, they can go to the health hub, they can go to the council offices, and they can also park. And I think personally that's a very innovative and outward looking scheme, and we're going to go back to all of the parties. We're going to meet them very shortly to put that to them, and we're going to come out very, very strongly, looking to support of all of the people who live in our area to say support us with this scheme, because we believe strongly that we can get the health hub put there much faster than waiting for the health hub to go to the Abbey football field. So we'll arrange to keep you up to date with all this information, and I look forward coming back to you in about a month's time with what it is that we are going to do to make all of this happen. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks, Eddie. Thanks so much, Eddie. And as I say, great to see the committee here. All of this makes total and perfect sense. The building's up. The infrastructure there, parking, everything. You don't need a sod lifted or turned and start concreting and everything. It doesn't make sense. So that's a great initiative, and great initiative to come up with, and it makes perfect sense. But once again, thanks to everybody. Thanks to everybody recently that I've met. Special shout out to Miles Campbell. Miles, great to see you, or great to see your father recently. And everybody else that was asking me about the Banter show. So we are back. We're back, friends. We've just been out of the background for a while. So until then, we will be back. We'll keep you more up to date. As I say, once again, thanks to the Downey Family Circle, David O and David Senior, all the staff here at the Bank Bar. They've been absolutely amazing over this last few years that we've been meeting here. Also, a big shout out to all our friends in the Sugar House. So please share this video to get it out there, friends. We need to keep on top of our SOS Daisy Hill, and it's for our own health here in the city of Newry, also in South Armagh. So friends, thanks again. Please share the video. We'll talk to you all soon. Till then, it's a big razor. We're out of here.